China has just delivered a technological bombshell that has sent shockwaves through the AI industry. DeepSeek R1, a groundbreaking artificial intelligence model, has emerged as a formidable rival to top American AI models such as OpenAI's ChatGPT. What makes this revelation even more astonishing is that DeepSeek R1 reportedly surpasses its Western counterparts in reasoning capabilities, all while being developed at a fraction of the cost. This development has sparked intense discussions about the implications for U.S. tech dominance, economic sanctions, and global AI leadership. China's AI innovation amid U.S. sanctions. For years, the United States has imposed stringent economic sanctions and technology restrictions on China, particularly targeting its semiconductor industry. The primary aim was to stifle China's ability to develop advanced technologies, especially in artificial intelligence. However, the arrival of DeepSeek R1 signals a spectacular backfire of these policies. Instead of crippling China's tech sector, the sanctions have inadvertently propelled it forward by forcing the country to accelerate domestic innovation. Reports suggest that China's AI sector has grown by over 50% in the past 5 years alone, with significant investments from both the government and private enterprises. China's ambitious Made in China 2025 initiative has set clear goals to achieve self-sufficiency in critical technologies, and DeepSeek R1 is a prime example of how China is turning geopolitical pressure into an advantage. U.S. tech giants such as OpenAI, Google, and Meta are reportedly alarmed at how China has managed to develop DeepSeek R1 so quickly and cost-effectively. This raises a crucial question. Has America underestimated China's capacity for technological self-sufficiency? Experts believe that China's vast talent pool, supported by top universities and research institutions, has allowed the country to close the gap in AI research. The Chinese government has also been investing heavily in AI startups, leading to a surge in domestic AI advancements. Companies like Alibaba and Tencent have already demonstrated their ability to compete with global giants, and DeepSeek R1 is another testament to China's strategic approach to AI development. The impact of U.S. sanctions, shooting themselves in the foot. For decades, the semiconductor industry has been dominated by American and allied companies, particularly NVIDIA, Intel, and Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company. These firms supply the high-performance chips required for AI development, powering everything from chatbots to advanced computing systems. The Biden administration, following the precedent set by the Trump administration, tightened export restrictions on advanced semiconductors, preventing Chinese firms from accessing cutting-edge AI chips. However, this move has backfired spectacularly, as China has rapidly developed its own semiconductor ecosystem. Semiconductor Manufacturing International Corporation, China's leading chipmaker, has made remarkable progress despite restrictions. In 2023, Semiconductor Manufacturing International Corporation successfully produced 7 Newton-meter chips without access to advanced lithography equipment from Advanced Semiconductor Materials Lithography, a feat that was previously thought impossible. By imposing export restrictions on China, the U.S. government believed it could hinder China's progress. However, these measures have instead motivated Chinese companies to develop their own semiconductor solutions and AI models. The release of DeepSeek R1 is just one example of how China has turned adversity into opportunity. This self-reliance is further supported by China's growing domestic market, which reduces dependency on Western tech. With over 1.4 billion people, China provides a massive user base for its own AI and semiconductor industries, giving it an economic advantage in scaling up production. As China continues to invest in chip manufacturing and AI research, the impact of U.S. sanctions may end up being more detrimental to American firms than to China. The financial fallout, NVIDIA's stunning stock drop. The ramifications of DeepSeek R1's release were felt almost immediately in the financial markets. NVIDIA, one of the leading suppliers of GPUs for AI research, experienced a dramatic stock decline, with a reported 177% drop in value and a staggering $589 billion loss. This decline signals a growing investor concern over the reduced global dependency on NVIDIA's hardware. If China can produce competitive AI without relying on top-tier GPUs, the entire AI chip market could shift dramatically in the coming years. DeepSeek R1, a new era in AI development. DeepSeek R1's success highlights China's growing expertise in AI research and development. Unlike traditional AI models that require ultra-powerful GPUs, DeepSeek R1 has been optimized to function efficiently on less advanced and more affordable hardware. This approach makes AI technology more accessible to a wider audience while reducing reliance on American chip manufacturers. Additionally, DeepSeek R1 has already been adopted by prestigious American universities and is gaining traction among millions of users worldwide. This rapid adoption underscores the shifting dynamics in AI leadership and the increasing influence of Chinese technology on the global stage. Cybersecurity threats. The immediate hack attack on DeepSeek R1. Shortly after its launch, DeepSeek R1 reportedly became the target of a sophisticated cyber attack. Chinese authorities suspect the attack was orchestrated to extract proprietary information or disrupt its operations. Given the ongoing technological rivalry between China and the US, speculation is rife that international competitors, possibly from Silicon Valley, may have been involved in an effort to undermine China's AI advancements. China has long been a target of cyber espionage. In 2011, security firm Q360 revealed that the CIA had allegedly hacked into key Chinese industries, including aviation, technology, and energy, to steal sensitive data. Given this history, China has now taken additional measures to fortify the security around DeepSeek R1, ensuring that its AI infrastructure remains protected from foreign threats. The trade war, a failed US strategy. The release of DeepSeek R1 highlights a broader issue: the failure of US trade policies aimed at containing China's economic rise. Despite years of tariffs and sanctions, China continues to dominate global manufacturing and trade. In fact, China recently announced a record-breaking trade surplus of over $1 trillion, with its share of global manufacturing expected to rise from 27% in 2024 to an estimated 45% by 2030. The so-called strategic competition, initiated by successive U.S. administrations, has proven ineffective. While American policymakers believe they could curb China's growth by restricting access to key technologies, China has responded by doubling down on self-sufficiency and expanding its domestic tech ecosystem. Huawei and the resurgence of Chinese tech. The Huawei saga serves as a prime example of China's ability to overcome Western restrictions. The U.S. imposed severe sanctions on Huawei, even going as far as detaining its CFO, Meng Wanzhou. Yet, rather than collapsing under pressure, Huawei emerged stronger than ever, continuing to dominate the global telecommunications market and pioneering 5G technology. Similarly, DeepSeek R1 represents a shift in AI leadership, with China proving that it can produce world-class models without reliance on American firms. The bigger picture: China's unstoppable growth in tech. DeepSeek R1 is just one of many technological breakthroughs emerging from China. A report from the Australian Strategic Policy Institute recently acknowledged that China leads the world in over 80% of key emerging technologies, including quantum computing, biotech, and green energy. Despite being backed by US and Australian defense agencies, Australian Strategic Policy Institute's findings inadvertently confirm what many already suspected. China is rapidly outpacing Western nations in technological innovation. A looming geopolitical clash. With China's technological rise accelerating, tensions between Beijing and Washington are likely to escalate. The U.S. has already been ramping up efforts to counter China through military alliances, such as the Quadrilateral Security Dialogue, comprising the U.S., Japan, Australia, and India. However, as DeepSeek R1 demonstrates, economic and technological competition is proving to be a far more decisive battleground. China's long-term strategy has been to focus on self-reliance while maintaining a robust global trade network. The results speak for themselves. China now boasts a $1 trillion trade surplus, leads in electric vehicle production, and is investing heavily in artificial intelligence, space exploration, and renewable energy. The future of US-China tech rivalry. As the world watches DeepSeek R1's rapid adoption, the question remains: how will the US respond? The Trump administration has already signaled plans to invest over $500 billion in AI development, while rolling back regulations to boost American tech firms. However, given the structural economic challenges facing the US, it remains to be seen whether such measures will be enough to regain technological leadership. The era of unquestioned American dominance in AI and technology appears to be fading. DeepSeek R1 is a clear testament to China's growing prowess in artificial intelligence and its ability to innovate despite external pressure. What happens next will define the future of global technology, and perhaps even the geopolitical balance of power itself. That's all for today's video. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to smash that like button. It really helps the channel reach more people who love tech and AI insights. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update on the latest tech breakthroughs. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you the next one. Stay curious, stay informed.